welcome to a little short video as an introduction and overview of Workflow Plus running on your mobile device, designed to run on either an iOS or Android smartphone or tablet, and also built with integrations to remote expert providers. One of the unique things about Workflow Plus is that we bring a number of remote expert providers running inside the workflow, as you can see: LibreStream OnSite Connect, HPE MyRoom, Microsoft Teams, and Simply Video. So let's start by pressing Workflow Plus in the middle there. This is the home dashboard of the app, and you can see all the jobs that I've been running, whether they are paused or whatever I need to do. You can just give me a view of everything that all my activity so far. My history is jobs that I've completed or I may have abandoned. Little green tick to show that it's been completed, and if I open up that, I can view the report and download it, and I can see various details about the job that I've previously run. When I go back to my jobs homepage, you can see that there is a barcode scanner at the top right hand corner and a little phone icon, so I can instigate a remote expert call at any point that I see the phone icon during my workflows. The barcode at the top allows me to start a workflow from a barcode, so workflows can be published and a barcode or a QR code published to that workflow. That barcode can be emailed off out wherever it may be, and then anybody with the mobile app with the right permissions can then start the workflow by scanning a barcode. And as administrator, we have full control over what that workflow design looks like. So if I just press the plus key on the top right, that will come to my homepage of all the jobs that I can run. These are all allocated to me. If they can be allocated to different people, so I'd only see certain jobs, but I'm seeing all the jobs in this particular team. So if I go down and I run a facilities inspection, here you can see the detail about the job. And again, it just shows you a bit more of a background of the job, the version of it, when it was published, who published it. The size of it is determined by the number of assets that are in the job. An asset could be a video, it could be a photo, it could be a PDF document. It's technical documentation or guides that will help your user when they come to a particular step, so they're not having to refer to an instruction manual or a technical guide. We can put them in that step in front of that user directly when they need it. So let's press start to continue with the job. Straight away I've got an asset, a picture here, which I can just scroll into, and it can help me see exactly where I'm going, which is going to help me select the area when I press plus. I can only select one item, as it says at the top, so I've restricted it because I want the reporting to show everything I've done in the electrical transformers or the breakout area. So if I press the continue key, so it's giving me a decision step here. This is a conditional workflow that says if I say no, it'll take me down a different pathway, to if I say yes, then I have a set of different actions. Those questions could well be good, average, poor, critical, immediate repair. You can decide. It's not limited, it's not just yes or no, it's very, very flexible. So let's say that everything is well lit and we go on to the next step. And here on the next one, I'm going to say, no, things aren't as they should be, and it'll show you I'm presented with a set of different decisions to make and to follow. So this is what we call a form view, because everything is in one form. It's not critical for me to have a timing and detail about how long it takes me to describe the issue, how long it takes me to take a video, and how long to rate the importance. The key thing is the timing is in that whole step of recording that issue, and I can do them in any order. So if I select the bottom one and say that is high, I can then go back and then record the video, and just quickly press record, just record a couple of seconds of the video using the native app on my mobile device. So you get all the camera controls there as well. And then I can go back and then describe what the issue was. Now I've taken photos and rated its importance. And although I could use the keypad, I could also use the bottom left hand corner, the microphone on my mobile, providing the sound around there is adequate enough to pick up the microphone. And it's a quick way of inputting information to it. The product looks broken. Okay. Very, very quickly to report and record that in there, and you can go on to the next step straight away. You've got the white arrow to proceed on to the next step. Equally, you can see a next button. Now a next button, if I press that, it creates what we call a loop step. So it's exactly the same questions in exactly the same location related to the same topic, but I'm recording a second issue. I could record a third issue and a fourth issue. So it's all about reporting and audit and bringing back the detail that you need right into the place of where that person was and what they found. I'm going to go back because I don't particularly need to do that. Sorry, I'm going to go forwards, and I'm just going to continue anyway, even though I didn't input any information in there. I'm going to say there are some other rooms, other locations. Again, I could select the map of where I'm going, and here I can select one of 3 areas just to show the flexibility on it. But let's say I've had a look at the ground floor plan, but I want to see something a bit more detailed on an interior map. And I want to see an intranet or a web page, and I just click on that, very quickly, simply add it in, and I'm presented with this web page of this organization, and then I can just scroll around by touching the screen and just using their app, their web page as it's presented to me. Press the back key, and then that's helped me guide as to where I want to go. I don't have to select 3, it said 3, but I can select up to 3. In this next one, I've actually got some videos here because I need to be very particular on how I open the panel to go and check for excessive oil or debris or dust. So I've got 2 little videos that I run, and I just press the video play button and I can see them there in front of me. I can pause the video, keep it there exactly as I need it, press play on it. They're only 8-9 seconds long, but they are very valuable and important to me because I'm no longer going into a manual next to me. I'm right deep into this product, this item, this asset, and I've got my mobile in front of me showing me and guiding me exactly how I need to do something. So it's going to be really helpful and beneficial to remove errors. Now at this point I might need some extra help. I've had a look at the 2 videos, I'm still not quite sure. My top 3 buttons on the right hand side, if I press those, you can see that I can request help. By pressing that, it's opening up my application for HPE MyRoom. If I just do my login details and I continue through there, then I can very quickly go in and I can call up my contacts. I'll call up my contact here, Mr. Finch, and we can just go through a text or a call or a video just to say I need some help here. If I open up the video, then he will see what I'm seeing through my camera on my device, and it's a way to dial in a remote expert to help me fix the solution pretty quickly. I've got my back key down in the bottom left. As soon as I press that and I go back and exit out of HPE MyRoom, I haven't left the workflow. That's the key thing about this, is you do not leave the workflow. You go back into where you were. It's just paused it. From a user perspective, it makes it a great experience because they're not trying to remember what workflow, what stage, open up that app, close another app. You're back in the process. Press the forward key. Does it need any extra maintenance work? If I was to say no, then it would take me towards the finish of the workflow, and it's telling me I'm going to finish. Let's say I made a mistake and I want to go back, and I want to say yes, it does need some extra work. It's now asking me in the software to tell me why did you go back, and I can just say, made an error, type it in there, or I can go and use my microphone again, made an error, and that's okay. So that's been reported back in, and I went too far forward there. So now I'm going to record the issue and I'm going to record the rating of it. I'm going to take a photo, and again just using the app on my mobile device so I get more control over the quality of it and editing of it. Again, I can either type in or I can use my keypad to record what I'm seeing and what I'm trying to say in this, and then I come to the end and it's a physical signature, and I've finished the workflow. That's my job completed. When I go into history and I can see that I've just literally completed that job, I can go back in and I can view the report. It's going to take a couple of minutes maybe for it to come over because I've taken a photo, and sometimes when you take videos it's going to take a minute to come over. This one's now published and it's all come through, and I can see immediately this is live data coming through to show straight away what I've done and photos that I've completed. That data is also synchronized directly to the main server. As an inspecting engineer in the field, I do not need to now write any reports ever again. The report format has already been designed beforehand, and there's even alerts set up in an action set up in Workflow Plus to send that report to different people by email if they need to see it straight away, so your customer or your internal team. and it greatly improves the speed of data coming back into the hands of the right people to make the right decisions straight away. And that's a quick introduction to Workflow Plus running on your mobile device.